What's up?
What's up?
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of June 25th, 2023. This is Luke the Pig Tom Williams.
That's me.
That's Mighty Max Fury over there. Our in-studio producer, our in-studio editor, Big Bad John. We got Special K, Sweet Tea, and myself, who is Caleb Black here.
Hey,
And it's a great time.
It's a great time.
welcome, y'all.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yo,
Yes,
Joe
it is.
Smith, the Don, and the Hizzle. Well, all right, then.
He's for shizzle.
My nizzle?
Wiki,
Anyway,
wiki,
Hey, y'all. This is
Hey, everyone. Happy Pride. Just got home from Chicago Pride. Hey, yes, happy Pride.
gang, right?
Where was our invite? Thanks,
Were you gonna go to
asterisk.
Chicago?
I mean, I've never.
I don't want to
Well,
Someone takes us.
Yeah, okay.
as long as she holds my hand and makes sure I don't get into trouble.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's also true.
All right. We have a show to do.
Yes.
This show's about wrestling.
Yeah, it is.
Luke, how's your Sunday?
Well, here's the deal.
Hot.
I had to work at a crowded bar last night, and there was these jeans shorts. They, you just wouldn't believe, but that's for a whole nother podcast.
Well, all right.
So I'm gonna say decent at best.
There were jean shorts and sundresses.
Yeah,
Max, how was your Saturday?
How was my Saturday?
How's your Sunday?
How's
Well,
my
I said, how was your Saturday?
I heard
I
that.
don't normally ask it that way, but how was your weekend?
It was long and exhausting, which I'm used to.
I'm sorry to hear that. Big Bad John, how's your Sunday?
My Sunday's going great.
Oh, good.
Yes.
You talkative guy, you.
I know, I'm
Got a
always
lot
so
of important
talkative.
words to say.
All the time.
He does.
All right. Sweet Tea, Special K, how y'all doing?
I'm high, so I'm good. Hot and sweaty.
All right. Yeah.
Oh
it's
no,
like
the glasses are off
it's like
already.
102 degrees here, man. Oh, I didn't realize it took them off. My bad.
At least it ain't like them ones that used to take off and the top one just flip over. Be all
That's happened
broken and shit.
I've had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me change the process here real quick before we get into the meat of things.
Oh, Lord.
Caleb, how's your Sunday? You're always asking everybody else. No one ever asks you. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. How's your Sunday doing?
Great.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You know what? That was refreshing.
I'm glad.
And nice.
Hey, here's the thing. I took it up with the
No.
HR. I took it up with the HR department. They told me I can pretty much talk about what I want. So I figured I'd change the program a
Well,
little
you know
bit.
what? I appreciate that. We got to throw something.
Is that what
That's
you
what
appreciate
brothers
about
do.
it?
I gotta make sure you get your shit in, so I get my shit in.
We're very
Speaking of
good.
getting shit in, how about we start this?
I
show?
wish we would, because we've been doing this for a half hour already.
No shit.
No, we haven't. Don't lie to me like
you
that.
look-
It's terrible. You should feel ashamed.
I'm
Ashamed of me.
The things I'm
You
feeling.
should feel ashamed about a lot of things.
All right,
But it
let's get
doesn't-
to the top story.
He's right.
Anywho.
Who's that?
What is-
That's Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
That is Kurt
And
Angle.
in the back, it is Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle and Randy Orton having a match that I assume is taking place on SmackDown because of the blue ropes.
You're very astute.
If I had to guess.
Very astute. Also, the referees. Anyway,
Oh shit, he is.
Kurt Angle on the Kurt Angle podcast was asked a question by a fan of his knowledge of Randy Orton's injury, if we had any kind of updates, anything like that. The update that Kurt Angle got was, or that said rather, was Randy Orton's completely healed.
Yeah.
He's in the gym. He doesn't see him being out for long.
Right.
Of course, Randy Orton following that up with saying, you know, the people who were telling him that telling people that his career was over.
Right.
And no, it could be further from the truth. He still has a lot of pool still left to take over in
Yeah.
WWE. One of which
It's
Roman
Cody
Reigns. Give it to Randy. Have Cody beat Randy for it. It's a better
We
story.
talked about that before.
It's a better story.
Yeah. Joe Smith, the Dom, says, you guys not watching Forbidden Door? No. But we will be giving live updates that we're not going to telegraph here on the internets because that would be a violation of copyright infringement.
Yes.
But
we
we
don't do
will
that.
give you updates.
However, also, I just have a problem with spending $60 for paper.
Yeah.
I just $60 in it's just
Those are 2009 paper prices. We got the network now.
exactly either what is it? The behind the scenes show.
Oh, I know.
Behind the Curtain,
Oh,
whatever it's called, is on HBO Max right now.
Nice.
Because of the Warner conglomerate. It is the first season of it with Cody Rhodes,
someone did a
Omega, and
spoiler.
them is all on actually
Oh,
HBO
nice.
Max right now, or Max is what it's called.
Don't read
Might
from
have
the
to check
dawn.
that out. MJF just lost the
That's a
World
joke.
Championship.
He's joking.
Jokes.
That's a joke. Although it
That's why
probably
he's
popped
not
a lot of
listened to
people.
him.
It's All Access, the name of that show.
All access.
All access. Well, good for him.
It's pretty good. You know, you don't have any commercials. You can
Yeah.
sit and watch kind of how the backstage reality show
Right.
looks like on the other end of the curtain.
Randy Orton will be fine. He'll be back soon.
I hope so.
That's
I
right.
hopefully sooner than later.
Y'all were ready to rule them out, and I kept telling
No,
you.
not at all.
I'm glad.
All right.
100%
What do we got
glad.
next, Big Bad John?
That's
Yes.
professional.
Okay. So we had some questions that were given on the Pro Wrestling Throwdown group chats. Group chat. Which thanks to everybody who gets on there and shares information and talks. It's a lot of fun. I've got on there a couple times and went back and forth with different people. Bull Hanson's on there all
Hey,
the time.
Brian Richards says hello.
Hey, Brian
That's blood
Richards.
money, ladies and gentlemen, in the house.
Here's the deal.
It popped up on the one in our screen.
Oh yeah,
He's
there
on
you go.
Facebook.
Yeah, he's on Facebook. Welcome to the Facebook crowd as well.
I forget about that.
Keep your eyes
First
on
question that was posed to me was actually I've got them written down just because of that fact. I wanted to make sure I got the questions right. And do it right. The first question we got was from Wolfie. He would like us
Yes.
to kind of discuss that.
Yes.
Here's the deal. It's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Because if you take everyone from Roman, the title's going to go almost immediately after.
Right.
Because
Well-
it's got to be the exclamation point of him dropping the belt.
Yeah. And the WWE is already discussing the idea of bringing in more Samoan wrestlers to fulfill the dynasty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the bloodline. Which could carry the story for another year, frankly, if you just bring in new members of the
But
family.
you could do the
establish it.
dynasty versus the bloodline.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, ultimately.
Infighting, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I think that's
So,
pretty cool
while
too.
I do believe he's going to turn on him eventually, I don't believe it's going to happen anytime soon.
John Wagner says, I'm waiting on Solo to turn on Roman and join his brothers, but what will become of Paul Heyman if he does?
He'll go back to Raw and manage Brock Lesnar.
He will do whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, it could be somebody new being brought in.
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
it, let him manage Cody.
hell with it. Give him Von Wagner. That story on Von Wagner, dude.
Just give him Imperium,
That
period.
was
Yeah, well, it's funny that you mentioned that. Can you hit me with the next?
Hit him with the next slot.
So it was brought up in the group chat. I don't remember who brought it up.
Wolfie.
Was it Justin? Okay. He put, what is the likelihood of an Imperium split?
Not likely. And not for, if it is, it's not for a very long time.
But would it work?
No. Now, the other two guys are essentially just the post fillers for Gunther. It's not, the Usos were already an established tag team and had an established lineage with Roman Reigns that they could tell this story for 2 years before the breakup happened.
Yeah.
Even if they continue being them for the next 2 years, those two guys are never going to be as established as Gunther is. So even if they did break up, if they turned on Gunther, wouldn't fucking matter because he beat both of them and they'd be,
They'd be gone.
Sent off to AEW.
So here's the deal with that. I think if
How come we never talking?
I can feel your nipple. No, I like Ludwig. I think Ludwig would have a good singles run himself, but Da Vinci would be on his way back to
I
NXT.
don't believe so.
I like the Ludwig Kaiser dude, man. The dude's a fucking technician.
Oh,
in the
he's
ring.
great. He's just like I said.
I would like to see him in Dragunov.
Yeah.
Guys, we're talking about-
That happening is about as likely as Shield getting back together.
Never say never,
Never
bro.
count your chickens on that. Even John Moxley said that.
Never say never, John.
As if the money's right, because here's the deal. I don't know if anyone understands this, but the Shield's going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame. Like, they're going of, whomever else is in it, because that seems to be WWE's thing. They would rather induct you once you're gone, rather than I would be totally okay with a new version of the Steiner Brothers, but we already have Braun Breaker Just teaming with him.
Now, I do think that there's a usefulness to the other two guys where they could, you could always pair them with somebody else. Okay, if Drugnov comes into Imperium and Drugnov and the tag team turn on Walter, then yes, that works because Drugnov's is the biggest
So
star.
that you still call him Walter.
Gunther.
Whatever his name is, that one who hits real hard.
The one that has that toy belt that he likes to
if they
people
were
to defend.
if they were to establish him with Ilya, and then the breakup happened, then it could work.
Yeah.
And outside of that, no.
All right. We don't have a slide for this next one, but we were asked by the Duke, the assistant to what are their names? Our crack photo team. You hired them. What are their names?
Peter Olson and Jimmy Parker.
Well, the Duke's there. Do we think that Jay will be the one to dethrone Roman? Or is it going to be someone else? That's actually a damn good question. And the likelihood of being able to really give a solid answer on that, I mean, they could use it to build somebody. Montez Ford's name was thrown into the hat a couple days ago. The early bid out for the Royal Rumble next year is Gunther. I just read for the men's it was Gunther, and for the women's it was Raquel Rodriguez. Is what they were talking about. I hope that that's not the case. I'd love to see Gunther win, of course, but he should have won this year, if you ask me.
I really want to. I really want to go into that earring, Caleb, but this is your show, so I'll just keep saying, keep up the good work, bro. Hey, I like my little earring over here, man.
That's that dangly one.
My dangly one.
It's that dangly one.
Miss you too, brother. We need to play Farkle sometime soon. Farkle's in Dykescape. I know what it is.
I love Farkle.
Yeah, Farkle rules.
It's just a fun
So go
word.
Farkle yourself. I would love to say yes, but Jay beating Roman continues the story of the bloodline, and for Roman to lose, it has to end. In my opinion, does that make sense?
Yes.
So, no, I don't think it'll be Jay.
You don't?
No.
You sure about that?
That's what I'm saying right now.
So you think it's going to be?
I mean, the obvious answer is still always going to be Cody.
Sir?
But if we wanted to do something out of left field,
is he going to be able to wrestle Roman Reigns after Brock Lesnar breaks 3 more of his bones? Is he going to be able to hobble to the ring? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, Mr. T's here.
Hello, Mr.
That's
T.
my father. What about Braun Breaker? As a surprise win.
It could work. It could work. However,
he's believable, he's legit, and he's not so established that you have to keep the belt on him for long.
True. I was kind of liking the idea of the Montez Ford. Somebody that's just clean out of nowhere.
I mean, yeah.
Somebody that can build from it.
Damian Priest, maybe?
You know what's really going to suck? I know what predictions I made, even though knowing Logan Paul was going to be added into Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
What if Logan Paul comes back around and beats Roman for the fucking title?
Be the biggest title change in the history of the business.
What
and
about
it would get,
Dom?
And it would get more radiance on every single news outlet, every single sports outlet, every single entertainment outlet. It would be the biggest title change in the wrestling business.
Dominic Mysterio winning? Well, here's the deal. Dominic Mysterio is the GOAT.
Okay.
And if Dominic Mysterio was to hold the title, they just have to shut down the entire place.
But if you get Dom,
yeah,
you could definitely see a universe in which Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, and Punishment Martinez
for the new Evolution.
Yeah, no, well, like that you could believe that they helped Dom beat Roman.
Yeah,
you could totally see them doing all the heavy lifting. So that match actually, put the fucking thing on Dom.
Yeah, he's so fucking money,
so fucking over,
dude.
Yeah, Logan Paul again.
He is. We were just talking about the Sheik.
Yeah,
because of his passing.
Yeah,
and he was known as the greatest heel of all time.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really hate to say it, but I think
Dominic's climbing,
dude. Dom
he's climbing.
He genuinely gets
really,
better
really
every single
They
show.
don't let him speak. He grabs a microphone and you can see the actual frustration on his face.
Yeah, it's great.
It's such good heat.
It's
Punishment Martinez. Damn it!
That's what I will never remember. The Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. But I definitely remember the Puerto Rican Punishment Martinez.
Punishment Martinez. He slapped his leg a lot. But
He was like Slapless.
that would have been his name if he was back.
If he was in Lord
he
of
was
the
in
Rings,
Lord of the
he'd
Rings.
been like Slapless.
Like Slapless. From the Slapless.
From the Slapless tribe.
All right, let's hit this one. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's hit this one. And then
No, because this is going to be a whole conversation.
Okay, well, go ahead and tell them where you can find us.
That's what I was about to do. It's on TikTok, Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. You can check out our main website, which is ProWrestlingThrowdown.com,
Yeah, you
or you
can.
can check out StreamLabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, where you can access the
Merch Store!
over at the
Merch Store! Merch Store!
Oh, I thought we were still going.
Store.
Birch!
Yeah,
Merch Store!
it's summertime.
Merch!
Stop it, you.
Merch!
I'm trying to sell shit over here.
I've got a wet forehead, bro. It's fucked
You
up.
always got a
What
wet
is,
forehead. You're a little sweaty.
You know what? Somebody hit him with the foot emoji. Is the thing.
Don't do that. Nice hands, feet.
This
So,
is the special shirt that's going on right now.
yeah.
You only have about another week.
That's our 4th of July special shirt, right?
Which are only available until July 3rd.
July 3rd.
They
You only
will
got-
be taken off of the merch store
Merch store.
at midnight on July 3rd.
July 3rd. Okay, so
LA night.
there you go. If
Yeah.
you want to check out the special shirt, get your orders in before it's off the market.
Yep.
We've also got the tank tops. So yeah, check out the merch store. Thank you so much. Every dollar you donate, every dollar you spend gets you entered into the end of the month giveaway, which we are finally back on track to doing. So we'll have
And
one for
we
the end
will
of June.
pick our new one sometime here soon.
Yeah. couple of weeks.
Also, if you want to, what is it? It's we're 18 minutes in. From now until the end of the show, if you donate or spend something,
We'll match you an entry,
we'll match you an entry. Actually, we'll match you an entry twofold.
and I'll spit on it for you.
And he'll lick said item that I legitimately, I will make him do that on this camera.
Bad, I don't like that.
Yeah. Caleb spit. You can grow your own Caleb
I wouldn't
if you're
recommend
into
it.
that kind of
Don't
stuff.
do not
However,
do
wait a
that.
minute, no.
You can't
Wait
feed
a
him
minute,
out.
feed him
hold on.
midnight.
Hold that. Do that. Let it mature for about 20 years, and then give you its heart, kidney, and liver. Kidneys, like that would be helpful to me. But do whatever you want, man.
They'll never know what I said.
Nope.
All right, let's get back into the story.
Let's get back to the man of the hour.
Too sweet to be sour.
Oh, by the way, man, I wish we could have finished that bit before I had to do this correction. Make sure you head on over to Facebook and also find the Facebook Pro Wrestling group, Pro Wrestling Throwdown Facebook group.
yes.
You can join that. We're interactive in there. We talk to everybody over there. Check out. You have to like and subscribe, and then you get entered into the group chat. It's a lot of fun. So come join the
So
fun.
do the stuff.
And Max is the primary moderator. He does an awesome job keeping things fun and light and breezy over there. So. Does Punk wearing a Dan House shirt mean we might see a return of him? No.
Really?
They
not.
just
Hold on. Said he's such a nice guy and a good runner, but he's
he's actually giving you the counter prop.
like he's looking at me right now. I'm scared for my life.
Shouldn't be.
I see a hand coming in to stop him.
No!
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you...
Telling you, me.
Damn kid.
All right.
See?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
So anyway,
Uh,
join the group chat, I guess.
yeah, it's your own risk. Yeah. Anyway, does Punk wearing a Dan House shirt mean we might see a return of him? No, they just do that. That's a lot of their social media stuff.
Well, yeah, him and Punk are buddies. The return of Danhausen is soon, but he had a shoulder surgery and all kinds of different things, so he'll be out for a while. Why is there a dinosaur alien-looking thing walking behind my head?
It's a brontosaurus.
It's something. It's something, all right. It's creepy as shit. Don't touch my ear with that.
It's Littlefoot.
Don't touch-
His mom's dead.
That's the
It's yours.
the baby of the
Hey,
Luchasaurus.
It's mine.
Gotcha.
Okay, but that wasn't directed at you.
Sometimes.
Anyway, CM Punk's on our screen, and we
Armbar.
are 22 minutes into the show, and we haven't talked about it.
Go ahead. Shoot on it.
Well, I'm not going to shoot on him. I've said all I've had to say
gross.
about old Phil Brooks. But he is the top conversation piece in the business right now. So he ended up on Dynamite where it was reported by, of course, the most reliable source in all of professional wrestling,
Uncle Dave?
my good friend and yours, Dave Meltzer,
Uncle Dave!
that
Don't you dare.
several top talent left and were frustrated with Punk being there because he doesn't belong there on Wednesdays. Then it is said that there were wrestlers who were mad at him on Saturday for playing into the fans booing him.
Well, here's the deal. He said they were soft. I mean,
Fuck 'em.
people complaining about CM
Okay,
Punk.
CM Punk knew he was going to get booed. He
He
walked in, right?
Yeah.
The Elite, last week in Chicago, recorded their promos
Yeah.
because they didn't want to get booed.
Yeah,
Go fuck yourselves. It doesn't matter how controversial he is. He makes more money for the business.
he does.
And you don't even have to like him. That's the thing. You don't have to like him, but he's here to stay. Well, the point I was going to make, though, was so Eric Bischoff on his podcast said that Punk was a worse politic in wrestling than Hulk Hogan was.
I don't agree with that.
So on Collision, Punk hit the big boot. Let me hear it. Leg drop combo. To which Ricky Starks, Dax, and Cash all just like started jumping and hooping on the side of the ring and laughing about. Because I guess they had a bet that he wouldn't do it.
Ah,
And
well,
he
that
did.
makes sense.
Fantastic stuff.
He's going to win
Everybody's money, baby.
every messed up, bro.
But what do you think, though, about his controversial status in the professional wrestling industry right
CM Punk?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what you pay for. Pay for CM Punk, you know you're going to get a certain kind of thing. Whether or not that's how Phil is when he's at home.
Michaels?
The Young Bucks do it all the time. It's nothing that it hasn't been seen in professional wrestling. Here's the deal. He wants to get in there and wrestle around, throw his weight with the boys. Let him wrestle. I don't understand why people got such a problem with it.
Oh, just because he's super toxic and he attacked the Elite.
But
He
he
attacked
is.
Kenny Omega.
He is, but people sing Bret Hart's praises and he punched Vince McMahon in the face.
Yep. Also, yeah, he may be the most controversial figure in wrestling. One particular that I don't even like. He makes ask anybody in
Ask Kevin
1990
Nash.
Ask anybody in 1997 if they were bitching about being on the undercard when Stone Cold was on it.
Yeah, or
No,
the
they weren't.
NWO.
Right. So let the man get his heat. Shut up. Get off Twitter. Get jobs and girlfriends. And
Enjoy
lives.
wrestling for once.
Shower
Quit bitching
occasionally.
about everything you see.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Anyway, let's hit us with the
Let
next
us
one.
do the bitching.
You're good
You
at it.
always do.
All right, we got the Owen Hart
Yeah, this is your graphic.
tournament. Yes, the men's tournament kicked off with Powerhouse Hobbs beating Dustin Rhodes. Which kind of figured. CM Punk tonight wrestles Suzuki Kojima. Thank you. You'll also have Roderick Strong versus Samoa Joe in an upcoming Collision, and Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson also on a future episode.
Yeah.
The
Good little
tournament's been
lineup.
kicked off.
Good little lineup. Is
It
Adam
ain't
Cole
bad.
not competing in the tournament?
Adam Cole. Speaking of Adam Cole,
We'll get to that
him in
report.
just a
We'll get to that
second.
report here in a minute. But was he not included in this tournament?
No, he was not. Which is weird
Considering
because
he's
if
the
you hit the next slide,
Big Bad John.
Right.
there it is. This is the women's, and as you can see up the very tip top, it says
Britt Baker defense.
Britt Baker against Ruby Soho.
Yeah.
Anna JAS versus the new homegrown Chicago girl Sky Blue, who advanced over Anna J this past weekend.
We're big fans of Sky Blue over here.
Nyla Rose will wrestle Willow Nightingale, with Willow Nightingale advancing in the tournament.
Yep.
And tonight at Forbidden Door, Athena takes on Billy Starks.
Oh, that's right. Billy's on the.
Wolfie says, I know Athena will probably win against Billy, but I'm going Billy Starks.
I'm going Billy as well.
I would love to see Billy Starks and Sky Blue in the final.
I'd be down.
Because I know they've worked each other on like the indies, especially around here.
Right.
It would be interesting to see. Ghostly said, I'm still surprised that CM Punk is back on AEW. I'm not.
If you believe that the fight was real, then you just have to accept that,
Dominic's
that
and his
there are
son.
people that can't work together. I mean, that happens in everyday life. You have to accept what you get when it comes to the wrestling business. Nobody's ever been in the wrestling business for any altruistic reason. We're all in it for the most money and the most attention, the most wins and the most women and the most blah, 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 whatever the reason is. If you don't believe the fight happened and it was just to cover up his injury, then it's the greatest work since the fucking Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's the greatest work since the Montreal Screwjob, because no matter how you slice this, they're still going to build to CMFTR versus the Elite. Except now they've got an entire year of controversy to put behind it.
Yeah.
Like,
they're gonna build it like they
was
built,
a work.
like they built the Bloodline.
It was a work because he tore his bicep again and needed to go away and fully heal this time. That's what happened. That's what it was.
Well, hey, here's the deal. I'm glad that he's in the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament.
Me too.
Due to the fact that his name can only do. Okay, and here's the deal: if he wins his match, and Samoa Joe wins his match, they're the semifinals. No, they're on the same side. Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be real interesting to see where they go with that.
I could do CM Punk and Samoa Joe.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like,
About a half cup.
like salt on your eggs.
Right.
Just a little bit. So anyways, the women's tournament and the men's tournament are underway.
Going with Punk to wins and Britt to win women's.
Britt will not win 2 years in a row. They're not going to do that. If they would have, Adam Cole would have.
No, I foresee them probably giving it to Willow Nightingale.
Well, here's the deal. It won't be Ruby Soho or Britt Baker against each other again, because last year's match was for
Oh,
women's.
shit, that's why they're open.
They apologized to Owen's wife when they come up to accept the belt.
Yeah, that's why it's open. That's why they're opening each other this year.
For good. Keep them away from my Owen Hart tournament.
I agree.
Also, like, I was just thinking about this. Everybody's talking about Roman Reigns, his run as the longest reigning, blah, 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 blah. That's not correct. I just thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not correct. Roman has a long way to go because somebody still has a championship and has had one for several years. Braun Strowman won the greatest Royal Rumble and was presented with the greatest Royal Rumble championship belt.
Oh, yeah. And
Therefore,
I think that was more of a prize than a standing fight.
is it though?
Count.
Does it not?
It is technically a
It doesn't
WWE sanctioned
count.
wrestling belt.
It was a championship that was given to him for doing so.
But it wasn't
Wasn't the world title.
the Universal Championship.
We didn't know
And
that.
that's
at
all
the
that
time.
matters.
We didn't know that.
You're talking about the longest reigning champion currently in the WWE.
Is Braun Strowman.
How many days was up?
Back in 2000, what? The 40-man Royal Rumble was before the pandemic. 17, 18?
Isn't there a... Don't you have to defend it at a certain
They
time?
count Daniel Bryan's time as being the longest reign in there, and it was
I
set.
really don't think that counts.
It was
That's
set
more like
during
a
that.
trophy.
Now hold on.
That's more
It was
like a
set
trophy.
during that match, correct?
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan is the longest reigning in one Royal Rumble, has the time limit thing.
Sure.
So if Braun Strowman's belt doesn't count, then his time qualification shouldn't count.
Well, that's different. That's from year to year.
But he won and presented the fucking championship and a trophy. Why do you get a championship and a trophy for winning the Royal Rumble? The trophy is your fucking gift.
Exactly! That's the fucking point!
I'm just curious as to why you're fighting so hard for Braun Strowman.
Well, here's the deal, man. The guy's having neck surgery, and
When did we?
he ain't doing good. He's been wrestling Ricochet.
When did you wake up and decide Braun Strowman's getting fucked by Roman Reigns?
He is. That's like fucking with Curtis Axel. He still hasn't been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
He's never been in the Royal Rumble.
This bullshit. That's it.
Not yet.
Hold on. Hashtag Curtis Axel. Hashtag
Braun
Braun
Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
You
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to come up with something that's catchy that the kids will.
How did we get on this? Don't we have a show to run?
You would
do.
think so.
Is this wrestling related?
Yes.
That I'm talking about?
Yes.
And this is the right show for this. Here's the deal. People may
Back on
forget.
track.
People may forget.
But Luke never.
But I never forget.
Like an elephant.
That's it right there. Braun Strowman. Hashtag never forget.
That is an outright lie.
I created the never forget hashtag. It's mine now. I'm taking it back.
You
It's my hashtag.
forget all the fucking time.
I
My
Not when
hashtag.
it comes to wrestling.
Hashtag
Okay,
my
that
hashtag.
is-
You're right there.
Wrestling,
I'll give you that.
music, and movies. He will never
You're
forget.
right.
Your
You're
birthday
right.
or your anniversary? God.
Well, I have to move out
God.
certain things to keep getting the capacity in my brain.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
We're
And
having a
here's what the
show.
next slide. Johnny, put us back on track here.
I don't like when mom and dad
I
fight.
don't like
I
it.
was just about to say that. John, in my opinion, I think Shayna and Ronda winning the tag belts was stupid. Should have gave them to team that can actually wrestle. I agree, John. They should have gave them to team that could actually wrestle.
Maybe
Is
get a
that like
comment from
person
a wrestler who can actually spell.
Those are few and far between.
They really are. It's like missing teeth. Let's see. Adam Cole was announced earlier today by Tony Khan on Twitter that he is out of his proposed match against Tom Lawler tonight at Forbidden Door
What a shame.
due to an illness.
What a shame.
So here's the thing.
Is the illness the one where he can't work out and make his arms bigger no matter how hard he tries?
I was going to ask if it was the illness that he caught from Tony Schiavone, but we'll go with that too. You see what I did there?
No, man, look, I'm not even going to lie to you. He looks unhealthy. Like,
He
I
does.
think he's genuinely sick, and that's a pretty bold statement to make. But for him,
Well, here's the deal. He was out for how long with
right,
an injury?
the injury, and like, but even then, he always prioritized something about his physique. He always had a tan. He always was cut up. Now he looks like he's getting out of shape, and he does look unhealthy. So
And
maybe
the shame is he's the hottest he could possibly be right
yeah,
now.
he's
too.
super over. I mean, I hope that he feels better. I hope it's not COVID, obviously. Hope it doesn't get passed around. I'm like,
Are we talking about Britt Baker?
I knew you were going to say that. But yeah, I don't. And also, they only promoted the Adam Cole and Tom Lawler match for like the last 2 days, so I'm not sure it's a big one on the list of fans. Number one,
It was literally put together on
yeah,
Collision.
if you're going to promote a big match like that, number one, if people aren't watching the indies, if they're only watching the main wrestling shows, they're not going to know who Tom Lawler is.
No.
So they're not going to understand why that match is special. It's not a big loss to the paper.
Do you think they are going to keep the belt on Roman until they break Bruno's record? Never.
No,
Never gonna
because
happen.
they weren't. When Bruno, this is the thing people need to remember. When Bruno was the champion, he wasn't being broadcast as the champion every single. He wasn't being broadcast as the champion for 11 hours of programming a week. He wrestled one venue 1 week, one venue the next, one venue the next,
And literally one show a week for a month.
and then sometimes it would go to a couple of
Two,
shows a month.
Yeah.
While he was the world champion for whatever 5 or 6 fucking years,
Seven.
7 years, however it was, he wasn't working the same kind of schedule, and people don't have the retention that they had back then when they could patiently read the newspaper as it came out a week later. What happened? the
Well,
week
see,
before.
and I love about Gunther's record right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get into it a little bit more here in a few, but that's what I like about it. He's going up to set an all-time record
and no one's
by
talking
beating the
about it.
Honky Tonk Man who set this record
Yeah.
in 1989,
Yeah.
88.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like those records back then
Were substantial.
were substantial.
and they meant
That's
something.
now Gunther's getting ready to kill
Yeah.
it.
But no, if they keep the belts on Roman for too long without really considering where they're going to end it, people will start to get bored with it.
Yes.
And that's just how the entertainment business works.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift can't sell the same album every time a new album comes in. She won't keep making money that way.
Yeah.
She's gonna go shake it off.
Shake
Shake
it off.
off.
Yeah. I'm
No,
surprised I'm surprised you know the
Taylor
lyrics to
Swift
that.
fan, are you?
Oh, I'm a big
I'm
Swift
not.
guy over here.
Are you?
Yeah, Teardrops on My Guitar is a song I know that she sings.
Shake it off, obviously.
That one. And
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many others.
Yeah, I bet there is. I bet there is. All right, let's listen to the next story.
Sing in the shower.
Well, I sing in the shower all the time. I've got the voice
Like
of an
you
angel.
take Taylor Swift. Are you big? What do they call
honey,
it?
that's my
Twizzles?
husband.
No,
Like, are you one of those?
I'm not a twizzle. I'm afraid.
You gotta go to the concert.
No. I made that joke because I know of the two songs. End of joke.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it is.
sure
That's totally the end of the joke.
I'm not sure I believe you,
I'm
but
not
we'll
sure.
discuss this. We'll discuss this further later.
If he had a nickel for every time
Every time
somebody had said that to him,
if I had a nickel for every time I didn't give a shit what somebody else thought.
I'm not sure I believe you, but we'll talk about
hey,
it a
I'll
little
tell
bit
you what,
later.
we'll pin that and we'll come back to it later. All right, hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Here's with the pressed hand.
Okay. Why did we change screens?
I don't know. You're running the ship.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's a big screen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Doesn't even work. It works good enough. Back
Back
John.
one, John. We're going to do a Forbidden Door update.
There you go. Yes.
And not that Forbidden Door. The one on TV.
We don't drink from the water hose.
I drink often and long from the water hose.
I bet you do. We're gonna put a pin in that one. Also, we'll go back to that later.
Standing underneath the water.
Just put a pin in it.
All right.
Then I want you to pivot.
Why are you screaming French folks?
It's the only one I know.
Nightmare says, me personally, I will be glad when the reign, which is spelled away, of the tribal chief is over. I am tired of it already. I want to see a new champion. Well, you can see a new champion.
You
tune in-
shut your mouth
if you
and
tune
acknowledge your tribal
to
chief.
Monday Night Raw, and you can see the world champion Seth Rollins.
You turn into NXT. You'd probably turn on a Shotgun Saturday Night from 1994, and he'd probably be on there defending the world title. That motherfucker is everywhere. He's
Acknowledge your
everywhere.
tribal chief.
He's going to defend that bitch in Impact one time just because.
Smart
Yeah.
asses.
Yeah. What's Roman doing here? Well,
He's busy being the tribal chief.
He's busy doing
What do you
tribal chief
expect?
shit.
He can't be there.
Busy.
the tribal chief shit.
That's why he's got the wise man, Paul Heyman.
That's right. Wise and getting wiser, getting bigger. He's definitely getting
Oh,
wiser.
Alfred Hitchcock looking motherfucker.
Get sideways, but we do it that way.
You
So
know
what's
what?
the
He would
update
play a
for
really
Forbidden Door?
good picture.
Why don't you tell these people what they got to say?
Thank you so
God,
much.
get it unprofessional.
Let me do my job for once on this guy.
Pot, kettle, black.
No, it's Caleb Black.
Okay, first off, we're gonna have to figure
Not
out.
much
All right.
longer.
Hold on. First off, we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna give in this elbow war here, because we can't both share the back of this couch. I'm just saying.
I'm not with
Why are your hands all cold and clammy?
Because I'm kind of hard. I'm not letting go till you let go.
Give them the update now.
First of all,
Give them the update. Go on.
I'm trying. Stop.
Move
Go
your
on,
hand.
Stop breathing my ear that way. I wish you would. I'm starting to regret putting to this.
I'm gonna make this awkward.
So, there's a pay-per-view on tonight.
Wait, watch.
Sorry. Oh, there's pictures now. You don't know his truth.
All right, wait a minute. Hold on. There's something we're supposed to do. Oh yeah, Forbidden Door.
Yeah, if you
What's
want.
going on here?
Sup, bull?
I'm so glad he's in the room.
All right, so
Oh my god.
we're gonna give the Forbidden Door complete card minus Tom Lawler and Adam Cole, and then I'm gonna hop over to the website and check the actual lineup.
Okay, hit us with what we got.
So, the feature tonight was the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship match between Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Kenny Omega's the defending champion.
That'll go on about 3 a.m. our time.
Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada.
That'll go on at 4 a.m. our time.
AEW World Championship MJF versus Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Probably already over. Someone said it in the group chat.
IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Sonata will defend against Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Oh, here's the deal. Stop right there for a second. I seen that there was a quote from one of the top AEW roster members. I'm not going to say any names, but said that Jungle Jack Perry, or whatever the hell he calls himself now, is a giant piece of shit backstage.
Oh, well, good.
Giant piece of
That's
shit.
what I heard, or just earlier. Now that's not me. That is you can
Yes,
find it on our page.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The men's Owen Hart Cup tournament first round: CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima.
That'll be good.
AEW Women's World Championship: Toni Storm will defend against Willow Nightingale, who is, they don't mention it here, the IWGP Strong Women's Champion. So this is actually a championship four-way. Defending champion
This will be good.
Orange Cassidy will defend against Zack Sabre Jr., Katsuyori Shibata, no shit,
Mhm.
and Daniel Garcia. That actually will be a decent 4-way.
Well, they had a tag team match, 2 sets against each other this past
Yeah.
week, and they tore it down.
Yeah, that's going to be great. 10-man tag match, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Konosuke Takeshita, and Shota Umino against Hangman Adam Page, the Young Bucks, Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii.
That'll be good.
That'll be a banger.
That'd be a
Yeah.
fight.
That'd be a
That'd
fight.
be a fight.
That'd be a
Yeah,
fight
that's a
worth
big
watching.
fight. Big fight. Yeah.
6-man tag match, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki versus Sting, Darby Allin, and a to-be announced this week.
They already announced it. It is shit.
Good luck.
Starts with an S.
Stang?
No. Yeah, that would be badass, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sting gets a Japanese thing. No, it was announced on Collision just yesterday, so
Okay.
it'll probably say it in the results when you get into the results.
And then we have the pre-show Owen Hart's Cup Tournament first round, Athena versus Billy Starks, who is AFU Hardcore Legacy here.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Great for that kid. All right,
Well,
now,
here's the deal. I watched her take everything that John Wayne Murdoch had and still pull out the victory. So you can't say nothing about Billy Starks not being tough broad.
right. All right, so now let's check out ongoing results of the pay-per-view. Starting
Ongoing results.
this is all pre-show shit. I'm not reading it. If you want to read it yourself.
Well, there was like 3 matches on the pre-show.
Except for Athena and Billy Starks. Athena won.
Of course she did. Poor shit.
I agree. El Phantasmo versus Stu Grayson with The Righteous. The winner was El Phantasmo.
Don't have any idea.
Jeff Cobb, Kyle Fletcher, and TJP
All right.
versus Los Ingobernables de Japón.
That's
I don't fucking know.
Isn't that the Lucha Brothers?
The Lucha, no, it's the Luchador group.
Oh, okay.
Is
But
that
it's-
your native tongue?
Hiromu, this is Japanese. This is Hiromu Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, and Bushi.
Bushi, okay.
Los Blah Blah Blahs won.
Of course they did.
The
They had the
main
name
show,
Los
they
Blah Blah
opened with the MJF Tanahashi match.
Blahs.
Still,
I was about to say that dude would have called that.
still world champion MJF.
Of course.
Punk versus Kojima. Punk won with the GTS, and that is all we have so far.
All right. Well, right off the hammer, they took 2 of the biggest, interesting matches of the show and threw them out first.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be good. So CM Punk's the winner.
Yep.
MJF's the winner.
MJF's the winner.
And MJF or CM Punk keeps carrying around Santa's bag of toys that belongs to MJF.
Will the main event be Sonata and Jungle Boy?
No, the main event's going to be Kenny and
No, yeah, I guess you're right.
yeah, it's got to be Kenny Omega or Daniel Bryan,
Bryan
and
and Okada.
Rainmaker.
Well, I guess we'll see.
I'm going to save that one just because I don't think that
That would be the best choice.
it might be in his contract that Rainmaker can't be not the main event.
Penelope says, I haven't been this pumped about a match since Paige Woods and Maddox had that triple threat.
Yeah. Yeah. They were both on the same page that night.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they really was.
Okay, next slide.
I'm also a giant fan of Penelope, whoever that is.
Next slide.
All right, the Money in the Bank
Go ahead,
women's
I'm gonna-
women's feud has been thrown up here, with Trish Stratus winning the last spot in the women's Money in the Bank. Do you want to pull up our bets and go ahead and take Johnny's picks?
Sure, can do.
I believe that's in your book. Hold on a second. Brian Richards. So I'm watching Booker T and Chris Benoit's Best of 7 series. What are your thoughts, and have you watched those great matches? Benoit out, Booker put
Well put.
Booker on the map. Yes, all 7 of those matches were badass.
Are we talking the WCW series or
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That was the first time that Booker T won a singles championship, I believe, after Harlem Heat broke up, and him and Benoit had an incredible series of matches.
That's probably one of my favorite Best of 7 series. The only thing I could think that could compete, in my mind, was Sheamus and Cesaro a couple years back.
Man, there's really something in my eye, guys.
They-
Sorry about this.
What's your finger? Stop it.
Shout out.
Want to remind everybody, join the merch store before it goes into the show.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We'll get another one then.
Yeah, we'll get another one. Oh, did you hear him
Well,
saying
we've
that?
got a lot more viewers than we did. When we did this the first time.
No, I totally think that this is a good idea. I totally think this is a good idea.
Yeah, guys, why don't you find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. You can follow us on Twitter at ProWrestlingTD. You can send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. You can also check out ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, the website, or check out StreamLabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown.
You can get the Pro Wrestling Throwdown the toilet.
That's right. Where you can access the
Merch!
over at the
Merch!
There's merch.
I'm not playing the game anymore.
What do you mean you're not playing my game?
I didn't yell it the second time.
Wow.
Well, that's
I didn't even start that game. You prick started that game to get on my nerves.
Oh yeah, and also while you're appreciating the stream today, would you please, if you would, smash the hell out of that like button today. Make it let's try to get like 50 likes. Let's do this.
Yeah, check it out.
We can do this.
Do it, folks. Please.
As you're
Ryan
there,
Richards in my best Dalton voice. Ryan Richards.
Key.
I'll smack the shit out of you on live television, motherfucker.
I'm one of the only people who know what that even means.
Stupid.
All right. Money in the Bank.
Yeah. So
We're going
it's
to take
coming up.
Johnny's picks. Here's the pen.
Well, all right. Do a little quick recap here. Who won between Shotzi and Bailey?
Bailey won, I believe.
Hold on.
Second. I've got mine.
Wolfie to the rescue.
For what was this?
This was for the qualifying matches. We had Trish and Raquel.
Was on SmackDown.
Oh. I don't have that.
I think Bailey went over. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure Bailey went over. They didn't make any major
only
changes.
we could
I thought I had
figure
that.
out how to look it up. What about Trish and Raquel?
Trish.
Trish.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we got it right.
Yeah, I covered Trish a little bit ago.
All right, so Seth Franklin Rollins will defend the new World Championship against Finn Balor. We all chose Seth Rollins. Big Bad John. Choice.
Rollins.
That's pretty much how I thought that was going. If there is a chance somebody wants to make a change,
Now is the time.
this is the time.
Also, yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Well, when we get to that match, holler it out.
Okay. Big Bad John for Cody Rhodes against Dominic Mysterio. These two have chosen Dom. I, of course, chose the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes.
Because he can't wait for Brock Lesnar to return and beat the hell out of him. Because that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
I can't help it. I don't write the show.
I'm going with Dom.
Dirty Dom it is. You all suck.
No, we're all going to have points.
All right. I don't know. I'm so glad you pointed that out. You're welcome.
Hey,
Big
hey,
Bad
hey.
John.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
That's what us professionals do.
Big Bad John. The
Yes.
Bloodline versus the Usos in the Civil War. Roman and Solo Sikoa against Jade and Jimmy.
Usos.
Oh, well, I could have just left it.
Yeah, you could have.
And Max is the only person who's chosen the Bloodline
Now, hold on.
and has opted to use...
Is that one of the things you're going to talk about? That you said you were making changes. We're on the tag team match. Is that a change that you're going to make?
You chose the Bloodline and you used a save to do something.
So I was going back and forth on this. Yeah, I'm going to switch to the Usos and revoke my save.
Motion passed. So now we are all unanimous for the Usos.
Yes.
All right, here's where we get some blood in the water. For the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Zelina Vega challenges Becky Lynch, who challenges Zoe Starks, who challenges Bayley, who challenges Io Sky, who challenges Trish Stratus. We all chose Io Sky because of her performance in the last match.
I'm going to go Yo Sky also.
All right.
I think that's the right call.
All right, and for the men's
Or
Money
it's
in
the
the Bank,
wrong call and it doesn't matter.
whichever. For the men's Money in the Bank, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight.
To LA Knight
Yeah.
No.
I'm still staying with Damian Priest.
and using my save there.
Bold. All right. Big Bad John.
Oh.
So either way, he's getting that pool.
He's good.
Yeah.
When do I get a Pro Wrestling Throwdown shirt to bleed in? When you order one, buy it. Buy it. You can bleed all over it, little fella. Bleed on it all day long.
Then you can
I'm
repurpose.
just kidding, Brian.
Then he can repurpose and sell it.
Right.
That's his
To
daughter's
Denny,
job.
because you know he's gonna buy
Right.
it.
I'm just kidding, buddy.
No, we'll
no,
get you a
I'm
shirt,
not
get
guys.
you one.
I'm not going
John?
to my say.
Let's,
You're not going to use your say.
No.
Okay, so you're retracting the save.
I feel confident.
Okay.
I feel confident in LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
It's all
I
good.
said LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
Well done.
That was a fun
Well
little
done.
bit for all of us.
Well done.
All right, so gonna do a quick recap here.
You hit me with the next slide, John.
Hit me with the next
It was just
slide.
the men's Money in the Bank slide.
Okay.
I just wanted to-
The new way.
All forces. I've chosen Dom. I've chosen Cody Rhodes. We've all chosen the Usos. We've all chosen Io Sky. Max and I have chosen LA Knight.
Yeah.
And
No.
John have chosen. No, I'm sorry. John also chose
John, go for it again. Open it up.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
Well, all right then.
You have to yell at that.
Shit.
Fuckers.
Get you a shirt.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, bro.
And I hope you understood every word of that as well as everyone else did.
What is our next slide?
Something about motherfucker.
Oh no, we're done.
Oh, good.
That is
Oh,
our
are we?
segment in a nutshell.
Are we?
That's us.
That's me in a nutshell. How did I get in this nutshell? You know how it goes.
That's old chestnut. All right, well, great. Well, if that's the end of the regular show, then it's time for everyone's favorite segment,
Which is
birthdays.
bullshit.
Max, take it away.
All right. Up first. Yeah, we got the.
No.
All right. Roman.
Yes. What is our tribal chief at today?
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
It's a Sabu acknowledge, but I'm acknowledging.
1,029 days today.
That's a lot of days.
That's a lot
That
of
also means that he has taken Pedro Morales' spot
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
as the number 4 of all time.
all time
Yes.
world champion.
Congratulations, Roman Reigns.
Thought that was number 5.
Whoever.
No. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hogan's 4. So he broke the top 5 today.
Yes.
That's awesome. What an accomplishment.
I'm pretty
For
sure
real,
he had
though.
number 5 spot.
Fantastic.
What an accomplishment for real. That's pretty amazing.
That's a mistake. It's Caleb's fault.
I don't see how that's possible, but all right.
I'm blaming Brad.
I don't see how that's fair.
Anyway, and then we have Gunther
Yes.
What's up?
at 350 days today,
Wow.
which puts him.
Well, that's 15 days till the entire year is champion.
Honky Tonk Man was 454 days.
So 105 more days, and he will take it. That's just, what, 3 months and a little change?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll,
104 days
I believe he'll keep it.
well, 105 to beat it.
to beat it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe he'll
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
He'll beat it.
He'll be Intercontinental champion all the way to the next WrestleMania.
That's why he's not defending the belt.
I believe so.
It's got it. It's got to happen.
It's got to happen.
It's the greatest run for the Intercontinental title. In recent memory.
Agreed. Especially in, for our generation specifically, yes.
That's awesome. I and like I said earlier, them talking about early prediction is that they might end up giving him the Royal Rumble win in January, which would be the right decision.
Agreed.
He might be the guy to dethrone Roman at Mania. If he
I'm
wins,
not
he's
saying-
not going to do the world
Yeah,
title.
I'm not saying I don't see it. I'm just saying I don't know.
He's also the only motherfucker that Roman Reigns ain't tested yet.
That's true. That's true.
Like, we ain't seen. We've seen the Usos mess with Imperium.
Yeah,
We've never seen Roman and Gunther get into it.
that's true.
It could be something special.
I'd buy it.
I would.
I'll reserve judgment for now, but I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see Gunther and Lesnar if I had the choice.
Yeah, Well, that goes without saying.
You know, because that'd be great.
Or
Yeah,
bring,
Ooh.
or you know what? Bring Bradshaw's ass out of retirement. Let him and Gunther fuck around.
Hell yeah.
I don't
They
think,
beat the piss
I
out
don't
of
think
each other.
Bradshaw would be prepared for that fight.
If he had enough time to get in shape, I bet he could. Or maybe Farouk.
Next.
What we got next?
Dad's
that's
still
the,
looking for us.
That's the birthday Luchasaurus. That's a special.
Birthday.
That's a special.
I think he stole that birthday cake.
Probably did. I thought.
Or did he make it? And he's taking it to someone?
First off, y'all, that's a pride cake. Leave it alone.
I mean, he didn't steal it.
I would never steal from the pride community
Not fair enough. Pride community.
unless there was like
A
Snickers
hot chicken
bars or
bowl.
something.
I would like some
Chicken
chicken.
wings. Yeah.
Next.
We're gonna start off.
Yesterday was Madman Pondo's birthday.
Yeah, man Pondo. He's been part of,
Wanted to give him a shout out.
Yes.
been a part of AFU Hardcore since its inception.
Arguably one of the biggest names we've had.
Shagan says, Brian, answer your phone. Also, my kid wants a pro wrestling Throwdown hat. I think we worked that out.
I think we can work that out.
I have no idea how old he is.
Pondo is
because I didn't look it up.
53 years old.
Oh no, we're not guessing the
I
age.
don't-
okay.
I know.
This
I
just
don't know
happy
how old
birthday
he is.
to Pondo.
He's 53.
Plus, I wouldn't want to insult him because look at that thing he carries.
Yeah, it's
I
been.
mean, we have his memoir over there. You can just read about it.
Yeah, we got
Oh, no, I'm wrong. He's
Wait.
54.
54.
We are actually all fairly. I would like to say friends. with
Yeah.
Pondo.
Oh yeah. Here's
He's
the
actually-
here's the deal behind. Here's the deal. Kevin's good. That's all I'm gonna say. Kevin's good.
He's a really really good dude.
Yes.
All right, here's what
Don't
we got.
fuck
next.
up his car.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that.
All right. First birthday.
What the hell is that?
That is Layla L.
Layla Hirsch? Wasn't that her name initially?
Yeah, and then they dropped.
No. That's Superman's sister. Helen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got the joke. Stop touching me. Man, I don't know. She's
One half of the women's tag team champions. She was the first person to do that. And they split the belt in half. Her and Michelle McCool.
I'm gonna say 50.
Oh no, she might get that. I'm gonna go 40 just being safe.
How about 46?
What is it?
Wow, she is older than I thought she was.
So
Good point, me.
Good job, baby.
all right.
Wake up barely.
Better eat your Wheaties, bitch. Who's this?
That is Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins.
Oh, fuck. Everyone knows who Mark Haskins is. God damn.
I haven't the slightest fucking clue, so
I-
I'm glad you did.
I don't have a fucking clue.
I don't know. Yeah. He's a wrestler, obviously.
He's probably on NXT somewhere.
Oh,
think
you know
so.
what? Mark Haskins was from UK's NXT.
Oh, great. A product that everyone loves and remembers.
I enjoyed the shit out of the UK, Brett.
I don't know.
He's a
Haskins,
great wrestler.
33.
34.
How about 35 today? Another point, Luke.
Good job, baby.
So glad I got Mark Hoskins' birthday.
Mark Haskins, you do great.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Tomorrow,
JJ?
that is J.J. Dillon.
Damn, he's looking old.
The thumb of the Horseman.
Some of the Horsemen. JJ Dillon was,
Known to be fat and throw people out of Nitro a lot,
yeah, he wasn't exactly a mouthpiece,
but he was.
but he wasn't exactly a manager, but he was.
But he was.
He was a really interactive valet. Really.
Yeah, he was inclusive. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. That'd be.
How about 81?
You're
Tomorrow.
shitting me. JJ Dillon is 81 years
81, though. Well, was Wikipedia's
That's
right.
wild.
No, he's that old. He's definitely that old.
Damn.
Now, his
That's,
heyday was in the 80s.
That was Caleb, right?
Me.
No, that was him. I said.
You
I
again.
thought it was in his 60s still.
So I don't always pay attention. I just hear numbers and I try to figure out.
No,
who
that's
says
fair.
it.
That's me.
See, babe.
What we got next?
Who's
Showing
this?
them.
This is Mark
That is
Jindrak.
Mark.
Mark Jindrak.
Mark
Jindrak.
motherfucking Jindrak. Damn.
Also known as what was it? Mark. Was it Mark?
I don't know.
So when he was in the Lucha Underground, he was
Yeah.
known as Mark something.
I do know that he was the guy they eyed to replace Batista in Evolution. But Triple H fucking hated him.
Yeah.
And
He had a
then
good drop kick though.
when he got released from the WWE, this is the thing that nobody talks about. he went to Mexico and became like the second coming of Rey Mysterio there.
Yeah, he's huge.
He was like if Conan was the Mexican Hulk Hogan, he was the Mexican Macho Man.
Yeah.
Like he was the biggest star in Lucha.
Yeah, that's why I cannot think of his friggin' name.
I couldn't tell you.
But I'm gonna say
Orton's 41. No, Orton is 42. So he would be, I want to say 45.
44.
How about 46?
Ooh, finally got. There you go. I knew he was older than Orton.
And then one more birthday on the 26th.
Don't tell me.
That is Matt Stryker,
Oh, I love
your favorite teacher.
well,
That was his thing.
yeah, I know. I remember. I was just going to make a social comment.
Also, the unibrow. That's kind of the thing.
One of the best damn commentators in wrestling too.
Him and Vampiro single-handedly made Lucha watchable.
Had one of the coolest debuts ever, where he was consistently answering Kurt Angle's open challenge.
Yeah.
And like making it public knowledge that he was a teacher, and then he was like losing his job because he wanted to wrestle, which was a very real thing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get a lot of mileage out of him. He was a decent little heel though.
He's a hell of a voice, though. He's got a hell of a voice.
All that told, fuck. Striker 52.
Stryker 47.
Ooh, how about 46?
Damn.
Oh, damn.
That's close.
No point. No point.
Yeah, that's close. On Stryker, too.
So then we go to the 28th.
Is that motherfucker hiding right?
That is.
If you didn't watch,
You know what's sad?
What?
He's the only living member of the LOD.
He's not a real member of the LOD.
He
I'm
was
not-
added
I'm
into
not
the
having
LOD.
this argument again.
Hey, he's tag team champion.
No,
Yeah, he was.
not accepted.
Him and Animal both.
I'm
Look
aware.
at that giant Hershey's bar.
Yep. If you didn't watch
Or it's
wrestling,
poop around his face. I haven't decided
specifically, if you didn't watch SmackDown in like 2004 to 2005,
yet. Man raped Michael Cole on TV.
he didn't.
He
First
did
of all,
He did so.
no, he didn't.
Tried to get his butt pregnant.
No,
You'll never think of it the same way again. Do you need me to rhyme it for you? Will it bring you back to those days? He did on national television. I'm not making it up.
no, but
You can find it.
He didn't. What he did was shoved him very suggestively into a wall.
Face first,
Then they went to a commercial break.
and he come back
And when he
grunting.
came back, he was reading Michael Cole. He was reading Michael Cole a poem.
Yeah, he was. What? It was a gentleman. That's why he got the poem.
It was really romantic.
It was.
No, anyway, how old?
Oh, yeah, he's, I don't fucking care, 52.
53.
How about 51?
Damn. So close. I didn't get hiding right either. But that is Miss Alicia Fox.
Ooh.
On the 30th, yes it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is this now?
That is Alicia Fox. That's what she looks like when she's,
Sober?
Yeah. She's not
She's not
super young.
super young, but she's not like old as you might think.
43?
I'm gonna say 40.
How about 37?
Motherfucker!
37.
Well, I was gonna say 38 anyway, so I was wrong.
No point again.
Yeah, we're killing it tonight.
Yeah, we are. Well, Alicia Fox is, a member of the WWE for 20 years.
We have a few.
3 minutes.
True.
We have a few more.
All right, who we got next?
Adrenaline in my soul.
Where the fuck is Cody Rhodes?
He's
Ladies
right
and
there.
gentlemen, the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes, man who should have won.
That's him before the future pictures of him in a wheelchair.
Should have won
With a
the
neck
World
brace on.
Heavyweight Championship. He was robbed.
Yeah, he was.
38.
30. Man, that sounds fucking right, dude. 39.
About 38 years old.
You would know.
Of course,
You
I would fucking
would
know
know
how
how
old Cody Rhodes is.
I bet you know what the lock-it number mechanism is on his toilet.
Do you know how old Taylor Swift is?
Yeah, she's
Hey, weren't we talking about Taylor Swift earlier?
yeah,
What was
she's,
that about?
She is a young gal in her 30s.
She's not on my list. I was just wondering if you knew.
Yeah, she's a young gal in her 30s. I think.
What was that song that you like to sing? What did you say earlier?
I really wish.
Teardrops on my
Teardrops.
guitar?
That's the one. That's my.
Anyway,
that's the Taylor Swift
next
song that I know
birthday.
to sing.
That's awesome.
Next
got next?
birthday.
That's
Terry
motherfucking Terry
Funk
Funk.
on the 30th.
Terry Funk is the last living journeyman in professional wrestling.
And he's still as mean as a fucking rattlesnake, I bet.
Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. International acclaim with multiple IWGP championships.
I'm going to go with 81.
75.
How about 79 years
Damn,
old?
I knew I was
Eat
close.
my butt!
I knew I was close. Wolfie, he was off too, buddy. Unfortunately. Hey, who was that?
Two more on
Motherfucking
the 30th.
Hardwood, baby! Current reigning and defending AEW World Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. One half of the greatest tag team in current day professional wrestling, FTR. An all-around good dad.
Also, has a killer porn name.
Yes, he does. Dax Harwood.
Dex Harwood.
Shit.
I hope you get this one wrong.
do too.
I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go first. I'm going to say 39 years old.
That's what I was going to say. Fuck.
Go ahead and say it. Then everybody will know I was
You
right.
can tie and nobody gets a point.
You could risk it all for that 1 point.
Or is he 38? Fuck it. I'm going to say 38.
How about 39?
Yes! Yes! That's awesome, though.
Well, I
He's
could
still
pick the
got
same numbers.
He's got a lot of career left ahead
How
of
much
that man.
older is he than Cash then? I mean, Cash I know is in his 30s. I think Cash
That
is
guy's my
36.
age.
Is your age. Dax Harwood and
Well, I mean, you're older than Dax. but
Dax Harwood and
Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows.
Are we ready for our next birthday?
No, we're having an intimate fucking moment. Of it.
What we got
we're ready.
next?
Last birthday.
Does that say Sue Young, like the girl from...
Oh, shit. I fucked up. That's
Okay.
That
Almost looks like the
was
same
the
person.
stupidest bit you two fuckfaces have ever tried to worm into the show. And I think we reviewed Impact.
When the
hang on.
other guy did it.
Because me and Luke noticed something earlier.
What's that?
Yeah, switch the picture
Johnny,
back
go
real
back
quick.
to that. Go back to that other one for a second.
Now, I want you to stare at grown-up Sue Young's face, okay? Just stare at the face. Now, switch it, Johnny. Does that not look like the same fucking person?
No, and that's a little racist.
That doesn't look like the same person to you.
Not to me. That was covered in makeup.
That could totally. What about the evil ninja guy in the
I
bottom
got it.
the shit and 3 ninjas?
Scramble! Anyway, 5.
38.
35.
How about 34?
34. Okay.
Oh, neither one of us got a
No
fucking point.
point.
Here's the deal. I'm beating you, but I'm not enjoying it.
That's
It's
fine.
fucked up, man.
All right, that's
Give me
the
a challenge
last.
here.
That's the last of our wrestling birthdays. It's
All
3
right.
to 4. Luke's lead.
40 to 4. Is that what he said?
3 to 4.
3 to 4. Okay, I was about to say, I thought I was beating you.
4 to 3. However you want to say it.
All
First
right.
celebrity birthday, 25th today.
I got Andy. I got Bourdain on mine, bro.
Who is dead?
Well, those got mixed up. That's okay. That's
In
a
memoriam.
memoriam then.
Yes.
No, that's supposed to be there. I just they're supposed to have one in the front of that.
Gotcha. Anthony Bourdain was a world-renowned
1956, 2018.
chef, restaurateur, and travel guide.
He has done so many videos of his show, so many videos that they're still dropping new episodes of that travel show that he used to do because he filmed so many of them that they still drop new ones every now and then.
And he committed suicide.
Yes.
Unless you believe the story that he and a number of other prominent celebrities that passed away in the same year were investigating children's trafficking in Hollywood. And then suddenly several of them committed suicide. But
That's a different video.
I just let my tinfoil hat on for a minute. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did.
I never did.
And you don't believe about flat Earth.
Let's hang on a second because I don't know.
Step.
I was supposed to have Ricky Gervais.
Switch your picture there, Johnny. Okay, so we do not have Ricky Gervais on
Okay,
here.
so you want to just get?
Yeah, we'll just do it. Ricky Gervais, of course, The Office.
63.
Ricky Gervais, 64.
Out 62. No point anyway.
On our page, we have, who is that?
That's Ariana Grande.
What does that mean, translated?
She's a singer, much like Taylor Swift. She has songs that people have heard, I'm certain.
The giant arena, Ariana Grande. It's Mexican.
I just thought it was a big nipple.
Large. No, not
Large arena, sorry.
Large.
Like a venti. They're large.
And he doesn't mean large.
Sure it does.
It means 20.
You're sleeping in 3 languages.
Stupid three languages.
Ariana Grande, of course, being best known, in my opinion, for being a cat.
On
Victorious.
Victorious.
Also,
When we
the
were
Sam and
kids.
Cat show.
Yeah.
Also, she was doing some nasty relations with Pete Davidson of all people.
That's true.
But she did say that
Good dick, though.
she had a good dick.
She
Though.
said
Yeah.
That being said, she has a song
That's why he gets around.
that I know I've heard. For the life of me, I cannot remember the name of it, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is it up there in the same kind of like? I don't know a lot about her singing. Is she up there with people like in the vein? I don't know. Taylor Swift.
A lot like that.
Okay. Okay. I was curious. I didn't know. I'm gonna say she's got to be young, right? She's been around a while.
Yeah, but she was a teenager when I was a teenager, so I'm gonna say she's 31 years old.
Let's say she's 33.
How about 30?
Motherfucker!
We just can't get the
No,
women
we
on this
won't.
show. You noticed that, right?
You got plenty more.
Who we got
You
next?
got a shit ton.
Robin.
That is the
That is
not so boy
26.
wonder Chris
That is
O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris
Yeah.
O'Donnell was Robin.
Yeah, he was.
End quote. That's all I remember him doing.
He's
Don't
an
accept-
Iranian.
Okay, hold on. He was that. But he did a movie where he was rich
Iranian.
and he had to get married so he would get his inheritance. And so, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Because
Dude, he
because
was in the
all these
fucking
women-
Musketeers movie, bro.
yeah, the Oliver Platt Keeper Sutherland movie. Yeah.
Also, the one with Drew Barrymore where she was crazy, Mad Love, stuff like that.
Something
Pretty good
like
movie.
And then he did nothing for a little while.
Well, I mean,
I don't
you know,
remember the last
once
thing I
you're-
saw Chris O'Donnell do.
Oh, he's on one of the NCIS. He's older than me.
46.
47.
How about 53?
Damn. I got that one.
The Bachelor.
There you go.
That's it. Yeah, that was a good one.
I
That
remember
was
that movie.
99.
Yeah.
That makes it 5-3.
It's a throwback, baby.
All right. What we got next? That is Chris Isaacs.
That is.
Wicked Game, Chris
Mhm.
Isaacs. That's
Yeah.
all you have to know.
I really don't know that I can tell you other Chris Isaac songs other than Wicked Game.
That's okay. He's a Wicked Game.
That's fair. I'm just saying.
It's Chris Isaacs.
I don't know.
I can't wear a shirt because I can't name 3 songs.
Right.
And that's a rule with band shirts. You
Right.
can't wear the band shirt unless you know 3 of their songs.
Right.
It's important.
Can we begin to guess? I'm going to say
61.
62.
How about 67?
All right.
Good guess.
All right, hit us with the next one, Johnny.
Spider-Man. Toby Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire?
Toby Maguire.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Old as fuck. No, he's my age. I'm going to say 40.
So yeah.
Oh, no, 42.
Older. 43. He's older.
How about 48?
Uh,
You got that point, Caleb.
Yeah.
Hang on, Johnny. Hang on.
Hold on,
now,
Johnny.
baby.
So I wanted to ask you, Caleb, if you've seen the trailers for the new Spider-Man movie.
Seen the trailers for the new
Or
Spider-Man?
there's pictures that were
Oh,
released
no.
of what? Yeah.
of the next Spider-Man movie.
No, I haven't.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
They
And
casted
they
Peter Parker.
they finally cast somebody too. I found it.
All right, let's see who it is.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
Do you want to know the name of the movie?
Sure, Max.
It's called Spider-Who.
Okay.
All right, switch her over.
Oh, you're a real cocksucker.
That looks
That's
legit to me.
That's a good bit, though.
That looks legit to me. Look, he's even got the doctor jacket.
Well, I mean,
It is
Look, yeah.
Spider-Who.
it's on the internet now. It's got to be true.
It's there. You heard it first. The only man that can pull off Spider-Man other than that. But at least it wouldn't be like that piece of shit Matt Smith.
How dare you? Worst person to play Spider-Man ever.
Don't agree.
I'm watching the old WCW Capital Combat, which featured RoboCop currently right
Also, don't
now.
agree.
RoboCop and Sting were against Ric Flair and I think was it Arn Anderson maybe?
Something like that. He saves
He
Sting,
saved Sting, yeah.
and he can only walk like
they
so
were going
much
to book an actual tag match, but he couldn't wrestle in the fucking costume, and nobody
because
bothered
it's-
to think about that until the day of the paper.
because it's made of metal.
Right.
Idiots.
That whole chestnut.
Fuck, I bet fucking Russo booked that
Did you
shit.
get goddamn David Tennant out of my face?
Who was that?
Well, it's not a sober Tony Khan. I'll give you that.
Well, he does kind of look like Tony Khan. Oh, that's J.J. Abrams.
That is JJ.
J.J. Abrams.
Okay,
Not coked up Tony Khan.
gotcha.
Got it.
The director of Star Trek and various other films.
Cloverfield, bruh.
Yeah.
His Cloverfield shit was awesome. Super 8 was cool.
Yeah.
It was the only interesting Star Wars new movie with The Force Awakens. It was the only interesting one they did. I'm gonna say, also Lost. Bro. We'll go 50.
51.
Wow, 57.
Damn, you were
And now you're
That
in the
Jewish
lead
flag.
6-5.
the eye of the Jew. See the eye of the Jew right there? All right. What's the next one? Who's that? Caleb?
I don't fucking know his name.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You have no idea who
His
John Cusack is.
Seriously, his sister's Joan Cusack.
On the
I
20,
couldn't remember John.
on the 28th.
It's literally 2 letters. That's
God.
funny.
Yeah, John Cusack.
Yeah, it is.
He's done movies.
Con Air.
Yeah.
Time Machine.
Love him and Con Air.
Time Machine.
Jury Duty.
1-8.
Runaway Jury.
What was it? Room.
Yeah.
What was the room one?
Room,
Yeah,
room 237.
Yeah, something like that with the fire and shit.
Room 37. I think.
Also, Say Anything with the famous jukebox above his head, boombox. I'm gonna also gross High Fidelity.
Yeah.
That's the one that's the best he's ever done.
Man,
Him and Jack Black. I'm gonna say he's old.
65?
61.
How about 57?
57, damn. I thought I'd way over.
I hope that Joan Cusack's next.
No.
That was the build to the joke. You fucked it up.
No, but
Oh, that's Mel. I got it. Mel Brooks, old as fuck.
That's a good one.
you know what? Mel Brooks would accept that.
If Mel Brooks were alive.
Mel Brooks is alive.
Well, how
Mel
old
Brooks
is
is alive.
he? Thank you for.
Threw a soda bottle at me earlier. Wouldn't give me my elbow
I
space.
didn't. It was a water bottle. That's my elbow.
Matter of
space.
fact, Mel Brooks will be 97 years old.
Did you even
And
digest
We're
that?
both gonna
he
get a
would
point for that
accept old as fuck as an
Oh,
answer.
so this is a point piece.
So,
Point
yeah,
piece.
you both get a point.
I'll take it.
Mel Brooks would have taken old as shit.
Mel Brooks was one of
We ain't
the
back.
greatest comedic
Stop.
actors and directors of
He was
What,
about 30
70s?
years before his time. Is what he was.
80s, 90s. It'd be fucking
I mean,
hilarious.
even before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70s.
So I was trying to think. I didn't remember what time period it was.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Next,
The
Yeah.
Queen.
Oh yeah,
Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Fried green tomatoes.
Fucking misery,
also
bruh.
fucking this-
Misery.
Misery.
I'm that. What's that weed show that we were watching?
Disjointed.
Disjointed.
Disjointed. That
Titanic.
is fucking hilarious.
Dolores Claiborne.
Dolores Claiborne. Titanic.
Titanic.
All of her work on American Horror Story.
Sorry.
She was also Bobby Boucher's mama.
She was.
That's right. That's
She
right.
was. She wasn't the devil.
And Veronica Vaughn
And-
had a nice
and-
cookies, and he liked those.
And
Makes Kathy Bates a wrestler.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'll be sure to let her know that. That being said, shit.
I'm gonna get this so wrong.
72.
73.
How about 75?
Damn.
That ties you up.
Mm.
Each have 7.
Easy, Cartman.
What we got next?
Fuck you, fat man.
Oh, that's the man right there.
That-
That's my fucking Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
Every single one of these movies that's in this picture here.
My favorite movie of him being, of course, Silver Bullet.
I
Say the
fucking
word,
love
Silver
That is
Stop
that's
it.
so
It's the
great.
only way. It's the only word I
Queen.
can say. Like Gary Busey.
Soup.
I'll have some soup.
Almost sounds like Rusty Nail.
Well, then,
Try the cigar thing in that voice.
Whoever had a lit cigar put out on
Pretty close.
Come on.
It's pretty close. You just need to show more teeth. Gary Busey.
Yeah, also, is still alive.
Thank you, Max. That was the joke.
Yeah, ain't that some fucked up shit?
Fucking God. Old.
Yeah, 76.
70.
How about 79?
Damn.
Of course I get Busey. You knew I get Busey. Quit it.
Let's go up on your Come on.
2 more on the 29th.
All right, that is Mr. Richard Lewis.
That is Richard Lewis.
All the toilets in the land will now be referred to as John's.
You know what's crazy? I don't remember him doing much else.
He was in a TV show for ABC called 30-something that went on for quite a few years.
Yes, no.
He's mostly known as a stand-up comedian.
Okay, well, that would be why. That being said, fuck, I couldn't even get it
He's
guess.
up there, bro. He's up there.
So I'm going to say 66.
I'm going to say 70.
How about 76?
76.
That's,
Have I walked away with this yet?
No, I'm actually
9 to 7.
All right, what do we got left?
Leave.
Who is this?
That is Lily Rabe.
I know that she's in American Horror Story.
That's where I know her.
That's
from.
where.
That's
Okay.
the only thing I know
I
about.
couldn't remember.
Well, I thought for a minute she looked like the wife in a Truman Show, but it's not the same person.
No.
It looks like her, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to say just because that's the only extensive acting I know of hers,
Mhm.
I'm going to guess 46.
47.
How about 41? No, 20.
I almost said 40.
Totally just called
What's she gonna do, right?
We
it. I
have,
mean, if she would like to watch the show, we could use it. Listen,
I'm sure that she's sitting at home right now, super mad that she didn't watch Pro Wrestling Throwdown.
she better be.
I mean,
should be.
Bitch better check her inbox.
No, because then I'll get put back on the list.
That's
We
true.
have about 5 birthdays left.
All right.
It is
Only
9
5.
to 7.
Oh, see,
On
I've
the
got a different
30th.
picture. I've got a different picture than you do, Max.
We have
Oh.
Vincent
Vincent
D'Onofrio.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be Mike Tyson. I don't know why that one didn't work.
Okay, well, let's do Vincent D'Onofrio since they can see that. Then we'll do Mike
Okay.
Tyson. Of course, Kingpin.
Yeah.
Law and Order.
Law and Order, Full Metal Jacket.
The latest incarnation of the Magnificent Seven.
No, he was the cockroach in Men in Black.
Yep. He wearing
Which is a
Andrew
role
suit.
everyone forgets, but I don't.
Because most people, when he's in that makeup, he kind of looks like Bill Pullman.
In the worst way.
I'm going to say...
Scurrying about with their pointless, miserable lives.
What was that?
Adventures of Babysitting.
Yeah, Adventures
Yeah.
of Babysitting Store.
4,
50... No, 60. I'm gonna go
61.
How about 64?
Oh, forget it.
All right, then how about Mike Tyson?
Well, unless the pictures are just switched here. Who we got next, Johnny? No, okay. Mike Tyson, of course, WWE Hall of Famer.
Pound for pound, greatest power hitter in boxing.
Also, he gets hungry in the middle of fights.
Um,
He also sells his own weed, makes pretty good money at it.
and they're shaped like ears.
Yeah.
67?
Ah, man.
It's quite 70 yet?
I'm going to go the safe route and go 50.
How about 57?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know he's up there. That's a point for me.
Mike
10
Tyson's
to
not even
3.
in the 60s.
We have 3 left.
All right,
You
hit the
said
next.
10 to-
Not you, Johnny.
I'm sorry, 10 to 8.
Okay, who we got next, man? Liv
Tyler,
Long
Daughter
Liv
of-
Tyler.
daughter of
Steven
Tyler. She was the star of Armageddon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Said
Girl?
that.
Wait, wasn't she? What was that Bruce Willis movie?
Armageddon.
Yeah, she was in
Was it
Armageddon.
Die Hard?
Jesus.
No,
That's a
the
Christmas
other Bruce
movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. Number one. Don't you fuck up my
That
Armageddon.
movie,
Oh,
that other
fucking
movie
my-
that was basically exactly Die Hard, but with different names and characters, but
Armageddon?
not called Die Hard.
Armageddon?
It's not even remotely the
Basically,
same movie.
basically every other Bruce Willis movie.
You should have said Deep Impact, but with Liv Tyler, because that was Armageddon.
Both
or
good
2012
Yeah.
with John Cusack,
which was
who
also
you didn't remember.
Anyway,
no. Okay. Oh yes, because I got him confused with. I kept seeing the day after. How old is Liv Tyler? You say
She's an elf.
old as Mama wanna be.
She definitely is old as she can want to be.
That being said,
Sorry.
45,
46.
6. She will be 46
On the
years old
fucking
on
money.
July 1st.
Liv, it's Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler, bro.
She's crying when I met her,
No, she's
trying to
I'm
forget
trying
me.
to
Yeah.
You know she was also Armageddon.
Was she really?
You know,
We have 2 more birthdays.
Are they
Just
from
two-
Armageddon?
Just
They are,
2
no,
more.
I
Two
swear,
more,
I swear to
promise.
God, Michael Clark Dutton's one of them. Yeah.
He's dead, man.
Doesn't matter. He still had a birthday, big heartless prick.
Hit us with the
That
next
would
one,
be a
Johnny.
They're both on
Yeah.
July 1st.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan fucking Aykroyd. That's right.
Who's the dude in the top left or top right? That's
Dan
not.
Aykroyd?
Is that Dan Aykroyd?
That's Dan Aykroyd.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was
that's
glare. It was the glare. That's from Spies Like Us.
That's what I couldn't
Coneheads,
remember that
Blues
one.
Brothers, Saturday Night Live. He was a stand-up
My
comedian.
Girl,
My Girl, yeah.
The Ghostbuster franchise.
Crossroads.
Crossroads, yeah. Let's not forget Blues Brothers 2000.
That one's Caddyshack too.
Caddyshack. Yeah.
Caddyshack 2.
Yeah. What's the one with him and Eddie Murphy? It's not
That's,
Trading Places.
Trading Places.
Is
Yeah.
it Trading Places?
Right
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
also,
that's all.
he was in Great Outdoors.
Yeah, it wasn't real.
Uh-huh.
77 years old.
78.
Which actually, I think is that one.
It is. Where's the one character?
Is 71 years old.
71.
Both were. Thought he was older.
That was
Well, yeah, because Bill Murray's older than.
Yeah, we're both over. Under. We were both under.
No, we're both over.
Over, I'm
No
sorry.
point.
All right. Last
my child.
birthday.
Last birthday. It is Fortune Feimster. She is a Netflix stand-up, big in the.
She's actually
This-
really, really fine.
This goes with the Pride. Sticking with the Pride theme, she's a big advocate, not only for gay, lesbian. I can't. What's the word? Thank you.
LGBTQ plus.
Thank you. But she also is a huge advocate for marijuana.
Wonderful. I could not begin to.
She's
I still-
hilarious.
I could not begin to guess how old she is.
I'm gonna say. How old are you, Caleb?
32.
Let's say 33.
34.
How about 43?
43.
Oh, okay.
But you still lose.
That's fine.
It's okay.
I wanted
But
everything
did
else.
you have fun? Did you have fun?
You know what? It was an experience. Luke.
Was it?
And that's what life's all about.
Experiences. Been watching the movie.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah, I watched it all the time.
All right.
You know what I watched
Finish
last
with the
night?
next one. Oh, Armageddon.
No, I watched Hook. Thanks for asking.
Can't always have perfect.
That Sasquatch, that's John Squatch, and what looks to me like a giant pile of John Squatch's shit.
Well, it's time for Johnny Food. Or bullshit.
Now, before we get started, there's been all this, everything with this sunken submarine that went down to try to see the Titanic, and we at Pro Wrestling Throwdown do not make light of any.
Hold on, before you go.
But
Hold on, before you go to the next thing, I would like to point out, if you're going to attempt something like this with the submarine, when you go for your game controller, don't make it a Logitech you can buy from fucking Walmart, because that's what the fucking remote was. It was a Logitech remote that cost you $16 at Walmart. Buy Sony. Those people might still be alive today. Buy America.
That being said, we do want to make a point of saying that we do feel for the people that were lost and everything. But
Yeah,
we don't hate that.
No,
This was all Luke's idea.
this is my idea.
This
Click
was
it.
all Luke's idea.
Read it.
seems like the tour is going as. No, I can't do it. Good JR. You know what's funny
Sure, you
about
can't
this
get
submarine?
drunk and ramble.
Do it
You're
like
not-
Macho Man.
Seems like the tour's going as planned. Wait, what was that, my God? It's the Orcas with the steel chair.
That's it, it's Candy Cane.
Seems like the tour's going as planned. Oh, wait. What's that? My God. It's the orcas with the steel chair. No, man. Okay, look. The engineer who built this thing used recycled materials that he was told would not be functional for what he wanted to do, and he did it anyway. He charged the people $250,000 to take them in an unsafe, unmanned, unregistered submarine, which, by the way, anytime you build a subdermal apparatus that goes underneath, you have to register it with the Navy. That's not a lie. That's not a joke. That's a fact.
Subdermal, were they going under the skin?
No. I don't have time for you right now. I'm educating the people at home. And no,
It's
we
great.
I experienced.
They did.
And they're eccentric enough. On the Titanic, we went back up. We all did a bunch. Fact, though, that they didn't bother to verify the pressurizer, which you absolutely have to do before you submerge any vehicle again, has to be registered with the fucking Navy.
I think they got eaten by big fish.
They didn't. What happened was they fucking it depressurized 20,000 feet underwater because it wasn't actually set to hold as much pressure as it had. So it depressurized. They probably disintegrated by being sucked out of the water, floated up, and are now whale shit, presumably.
Or a giant fish bit the thing, decided it didn't like it, spit it back out, and now it's got holes.
Yes, Max.
Side.
I'm always on your side, buddy.
Well, it could have been a giant. It could have been a
Because
giant
it's next to each other,
alligator.
right?
What?
Could have been
This
a
is
giant
a Lake
alligator from Lake
Placid.
Placid.
Alligators can't get that deep.
You don't
So
know.
that.
I'm sure a Mexicana can get that deep.
Oh.
Ooh.
I know what you're about to say, and you're not allowed to say it. John, get Max, move the fucking thing. Move the thing down. Turn it.
I get it. I went too far. I get it. I get it. I get it.
You're gonna fucking say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
That's the sign guy.
All right, that's the side guy. What we got?
Swarms of flying insects. Police deploy the SWAT team.
SWAT team.
What are they?
It took you a minute. It took you a minute, didn't it? That's really good. That is good. That is really good. Oh, so now we can move on. What does that say, Caleb?
I just read it. What? What do you want? What?
Go ahead and reread it for him, then.
Googled biker chick was not disappointed.
You freak. You freak. Different biker chicks pop up on my recent. I don't know about y'all. Y'all looking up some weird shit.
Now, back to... Oh, God, he's broken.
He's been broken for a long time.
Is anybody still here?
I need to go back to you claiming that you don't go out and karaoke to Taylor Swift.
You think that would be a bucket to go?
Right. He feels like chicken tonight.
What? What about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, what
I
did
need
what
to
song?
go. We need to talk about you claiming that you don't karaoke Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah, no, I don't believe I do.
Because
You sure about that?
I heard
This somehow landed on one of your bits.
I heard a rumor.
Uh-huh.
I heard a rumor
Uh-huh.
that you like to go out and not only sing Taylor Swift songs, but you like to impersonate Taylor Swift.
Oh, do I, Matt?
Well,
I
hey,
do.
here's the deal.
Oh,
A picture
this one
is worth 1,000 words.
So wait a minute.
Go ahead and hit it.
He's dead.
Wait. Wow, look at them legs. I'm just glad you said something.
You got a sweet mullet.
You got a sweet moment. Also, nice ass, Caleb.
It's 2023. Let me live my truth.
Yeah, you live your truth. You set that shit up from outer space.
Yep, I do. Good work. A bit easier for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well
If
done.
I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Wow. You
Yeah,
have
sure,
a
nickels, but it's
nickel.
weird that it happened
Well, you
twice.
rub them together real fast, they get warm. What we got next?
Got a news story I came upon.
This is from our local news.
You're gonna have to describe this for people.
Well, that is us.
Randolph
KFDS
County.
TV.
Randolph County.
Oh, hello, bear. Bear clings by claws from a second-story window, and there you can very clearly see a bear hanging from a second-story
Now,
window.
there's video.
Yes, when I found the bear got in the house,
Right.
Showed the bear in this second-story window. He looks out, and at first it just kind of looks like he's like, "Hey, window." Hey, just kind of looking around, and then he's kind of looking like he's trying to figure out where he can go, and then he winds up hanging. Can't actually go anywhere from here. I got to figure out how to get back in. So he winds up climbing his way back in, and then you see him rummaging around from window to window and door to door, all through the whole house.
That's
All
fantastic.
right, let's stop for a second real quick. Can you go back to the last picture?
Why
I would
does
like
he
you
look
to-
like Billy Ray Cyrus in drag?
Why does he look like Billy Ray Cyrus in
Hey.
drag?
Don't tell my heart.
My
Achy breaky heart.
Well, you know, some gave off. All right, let's go back to where we
I
were.
just don't think he'd understand.
I normally do.
Yeah, you do. You're really a trooper. Go as deep as alligators.
God damn it, I fucking knew it. You're not going to stop until you say it,
What's
are
that taste?
you? Yeah, there it is.
All right,
Proud
let's
of
go.
yourself.
Yeah, I am
Proud of
proud of
yourself.
myself.
We got
There
a couple left.
All right,
Not really sure how many.
read this, but you have to read this in your best
Oh, here
Southern
you go,
accent.
good.
My best, like, what? What
Like
are we talking-
redneck accent.
That's a good one.
It's so good.
You're not a real American until you knock the deer unconscious with a chokehold on a 50-pound bag of Oroy dog food in Walmart.
That was
I love how you did
perfect.
that. So good.
Now that I believe is a legit thing that happened as
I would
well.
like you to know as well, true story, that there's a video of that too.
Where the
Where the dude just chokes out a fucking deer.
Was running loose in
Well,
Walmart.
here's the deal. They don't take kindly to their kind in there.
And they don't. They kill them habitually.
They have all the bows and arrows and shit. That dude decided to choke him out.
Well, then he pulled his pocket knife out and proceeded to field dress it right there. And then that's when everybody stepped in.
That's what it is. All right, next.
Oh, look.
All right.
OxyClean.
Worked out better than I
Thank
thought.
you very much.
What is that?
That's me holding a box of OxyClean.
Are you the new?
There's something behind you there, right?
Yeah, it looks like a bathroom decal for a handicapped restroom.
Handicap sticker, right?
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron.
That wasn't even good bad. I was giving you a bad joke and you're like, oh man, that was so bad it was funny. That one was just bad.
I don't know.
But you're on the right track. Keep it up.
Can you go?
Yours is bad.
Can you go Billy Mays Hayes for OxyClean?
I could do that. I won't, but I could.
Oxymoron. All right, this one I found. Hit it next.
That can't be true.
The result, yes, this is legit. The results are in. Maury launches at-home pregnancy test called
At-home paternity test.
paternity test. Sorry, called. The results are in.
That's fantastic. Hey, look. That dude spent his entire life, he's, by the way, in his 80s and just now retired from his.
Him and Connie Chung are relaxing.
But,
for old age.
Yeah, that's very industrious. He's the guy.
Well,
He'd
that's
be the
the
perfect guy.
thing. Who better?
Yeah.
Who better than Canyon?
Not that cocksucker Montel Williams, no sir.
And that weed smoking, beautiful bald headed man. Montel.
Love Montel. We love Maury more. We're big Montel
Yeah,
guys.
I'm a Judge Judy fan. Oh, yeah. All right, what we got next?
I really wish I'd listened to what my mother told me when I was young. Why, what did she tell you? I don't know. You listen. Today, I saw a balloon.
Hate you.
I know you.
So good.
Next.
I believe this is my last one. Yeah.
Bad advice.
That's free. That's cool.
I'll give you all the bad advice.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Lakers are the Supersonics.
that's not bad. That's not advice.
Yeah, it is, because I will figure out which one we'll bet on.
You ain't betting on either of them.
She don't even know about this.
James Luther.
This man stuff.
We'll be up later.
Man stuff. What's going on? What are we doing? What's going on?
All
All right.
All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and sticking around.
Damn. Quit taking my arm.
My arm fest. I would tell you.
Just hold each other.
There we go. This is better. This is so much better. Wait a minute.
Just let it happen.
Your nipples are hard. Why are your nipples hard? Weird. And why does it smell suddenly like chloroform in here?
It's sex, man. All right.
Don't make me
All
laugh.
right. Anyway, thank you folks for tuning in. Don't forget to find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on Twitter at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com.
Yep.
You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. You can check us out at ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, the website, and StreamLabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown, where you can access the merch store.
Backstage!
Same bat time, same bat channel, and from us to you.
Well, hold on. Or will we be at the same time? Or are we going back to the normal time next week?
Should be 5:15.
5:15 next weekend.
So,
back to you,
all right.
fuckers.
So, from us
Just
to you,
stay-
as always,
Pay attention to the Facebook group for updates,
Yes.
just in case.
and
As always, keep
keep it
tight.
in the ring. That's not what we say.
That's a one person, wasn't it? What? I didn't do it.
If you don't end
Match
this,
day!